Hey TBI people, it's your boy Jake with this man, the Juan Mango. We got a player interview since that's probably the thing we should be doing at Spring Fest, wouldn't you think?
True.
So Juan Mango, what did you think of the competition today?
A lot of different decks, as always, because Buddyfight always has a lot of different type of decks. But very amazing. Very amazing. I had a lot of like really close games and a lot of like just games, 2 Magic Roll games, and then one another Dragon Roll game that was just amazing. So this guy,
we knew this was gonna happen. I was gonna do this at some point.
This guy, his Dragon Roll deck, it was amazing.
Did you use the Blue Sky Knights?
There was a lot of things in it, but yeah, that was one of the things.
Oh my God, that deck. We just kept.
He felt the fury 2 weeks ago at our locals.
He just kept going. We kept going blows for blows, and the thing is, I don't really I'm not supposed to gain life points, but I'm like, I gotta keep up with this guy. I'm like, game 2, game 1.
I walked through the Dragon rounds like 4 times.
Yeah, so
I kept trying to survive.
But it was an amazing match, and it was like a thing where one thing could have went either way, and it just happened that way.
Right. So just for the record's sake, what is your record at the end of Swiss?
X1.
All right, that's very impressive in many opinions.
I couldn't do it.
Were there any place where you close to losing besides his match? Because that made your heart pump. Those really good matches.
I almost had a little infraction. I had my 6 cards in hand.
Right.
And I was going second, and I drew. But then I looked over my gauge, and I had no gauge. So then I immediately just put the card down, had the card in this hand, and had the 6 in this hand, and put it there. And the other player called the judge. And then they resolved it. I got a game warning. And if at any time I would do it again, or get another game warning, I would get a game loss.
Right.
So we put the cards down. Make sure to always check. Don't grab and charge it, because if something like that happens, it's gonna be. If I would have grabbed and put it in my hand and charged and drew, then it would have been an issue, and then I would have got a game loss.
All right.
So just take it slow. Little tips, take it slow, and then against that the same Magic World player, basically we went to 3 rounds, and it was literally like last thing. He had no cards in hand, thank God, and I had to find a way to keep a card in hand and destroy his monster. Luckily, I drew into Rando.
I summoned a Rando. So I assume you're playing 5th Omnis today.
Yes, I am playing.
Sporting the old popular versus the new popular.
Look, I'm just gonna run Dragon Roll until they just run them to the ground.
So do I. I mean, I have 4 Dragon Roll decks. You know what I mean?
I'm saying? It's just been my world since the beginning, and I'm keeping it to it. So.
Right.
And I guess ball is gonna be a big thing this time. So.
All right. Last but not least, is there any advice you would give to players at future Spring Fests or WCQs, being the generally same event?
What I would suggest is just play. Try to play. I understand that there's a lot of places that it's not popular in this game. As good at it as it is, the promoting has not been good, and the name is again terrible. But just play. Like, you know, get a deck together and go with somebody and try to see as many different decks. I know it's so hard sometimes to try to find a locals or find somebody, but the best thing you can do is just play. The more you play, the more decks you see, the more things you can then counter. You know, like Vanguard is very simple. Vanguard, like my buddy Zach says, it really doesn't matter what your opponent runs. It doesn't matter what your opponent runs, because you're waiting for them to do stuff. Like if I'm sitting here playing Vanguard, I'm like, okay, you're doing this, you're doing that, great, you're doing that. Okay, when are you gonna attack? Now? Okay, now I guard. When in Buddyfight, you constantly gotta keep on track of everything, because you can counter at any time. So you constantly gotta be on top. Okay, you did this, what does this do? Gotcha. Do I want to counter that or not? So it keeps you on your toes. It really keeps you on your toes, and it's such a great game, you know, just to counter everything, and I love it. I love it.
Personally, I'd add in a quote from one of your videos, "Bring Febreze."
Yes, bring Febreze. Oh my God, it's funny because people still bring Febreze, and then they come up to me and show it to me. Yeah. It's funny as hell, but
all right. Thank you very much, Juan Mango. Link in the description to subscribe to his channel. Definitely got some good Buddyfight content.
Hold on. And like I always say, guys, I'm not the best Buddyfighter in the world, but I'm alright though. Thank you.
Definitely. All right. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe.